Alright, so I haven't reviewed the PTS patch notes for week 5 yet. Been very busy. We'll probably be even busier next week, so might be one video production next week, just a heads up. But yes, let's review version 7.2.4, otherwise known as the Deadlands DLC week 5 PTS patch notes. This is the last incremental patch they are adding to the public test server. Basically what we're getting here, including with a lot of the changes with the week 1 PTS patch notes and more, are going to be final. As far as we know, maybe they'll make some last minute changes before live launch. Who knows? And again, Deadlands DLC launches on PC on November 1st, and probably a week or so after that for console. Okay, so let's go over what they added for week 5. Just a fix, cool. Fixes. The new Fargrave container planes now look more natural when lit from various angles. Okay, well. Number of issues fixed. Delve fixed. Quest fixes. Fixed an issue where weapon swapping without weapons equipped could infinitely stack certain items of bonuses. And hopefully this is also related to the armory system bug where people could stack stats as well. I'm sure people have seen certain things from PTS where, you know, they could bug things out, they could bug their stats out to where they could have like 400,000 health or 400,000 max magic or something. But anyway, Dragon Knight. Battle Roar fixed an issue where this passive could activate in some cases when shouldn't have. Okay. Stormfist. This item says no longer part of the burst prevention list. Okay, so they buffed it. Brazil. Just a refresher. Burst proc sets go on cooldown within for 3 seconds within the previous proc set that deals damage in a specific amount of time goes on. I mean, next patch, the one complaint I have about next patch is like there's a lot of hidden rules next patch, and you know, not hidden but like more difficult to find for most of the player base. And at this point, I'm not even sure if most of the player base even cares about these combat changes. But yeah, I mean, there's like, I'll go over it again in a different video. But yeah, I should probably make that into a different video. But anyway, Stormfist got buffed, done. The majority of the damage is dealt on the final take rather than the first. Okay, I don't know about this one being a buff, but I think it's still a bit better off than what it was for PvE. For PvP, I'm not even gonna think about PvP. Hexo's Ward increased the cooldown this set to 7 seconds, up from 6. Okay. Increase the shield size. Yeah, this is one of the more shield sets that they're coming out with. Okay. Oh. Well, that's it. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, week 5 doesn't have that much, but I was expecting a bit more, but yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah, just to kind of review what's coming next patch, and this is gonna be pretty big bullet points here. Actually, I think ESO has a summary of things. Yes, here it is. Update 32 patch notes breakdown. So you can go to the ESO University website link here, which kind of gives like the most important changes for like combat and sets and stuff like that, instead of you having to go through and dissect every single thing that they mentioned about bug fixes and stuff like that. So let's, you know, new sets. There's 6 new sets coming out next patch, including 3 new mythics. These were immediately touched. Of course, this is not accurate because they changed a lot of it. But yeah. Of course, we had the Rock Grove changes, which is very interesting, and part of it is pretty unpopular due to the wording on their Mistform change, or their reasoning for it. Of course, we have Asylum Sanctorum changes, Sanctum Ophidia, Bash. I don't know if I should even make a video on this, but yeah, I mean, Bash is getting buffed to a degree. Critical damage and healing has a hard cap at 125%. You can refer to my crit cap video on that one. Dragon Knight buffs, for sure. I think a lot of people will be doing more mag decay next patch in both PvE and PvP. Stam decay is still kind of up for debate. Yep. Yeah, Nightblade, they got more buffs than this. So, like for example, Grim Focus got buffed by quite a bit. Or not quite a bit, but noticeably more than it is now, even. Or compared to this, sorry, compared to the previous change. Not compared to the 2% crit damage and healing per stack. I mean, there's nothing really else to talk about. I mean, the biggest thing about next patch is gonna be, you know, hybridization changes for item sets. That's gonna be a big thing. Of course, the thing I mentioned earlier about the more convoluted hidden rules. You know, things like, okay, I mean, can you imagine trying to explain this to a new player? Item sets that deal bursts of damage in 4 seconds or less now have a 1 second window after proccing that prevent similar item sets from activating. But, you know, item sets that have innate counterplay, such as delays, minimum travel times, warning telegraphs, have 1 second or no cooldowns, are exempt from this adjustment. But, if you wear multiples of these sets at once, any action that would activate multiple sets will instead trigger the first set you equipped and suppress others for 1 second. But, after that, you'll be able to trigger them again. Dude, I don't even know. I don't have to explain this. But okay, whatever. I'll try to like break it down more in a different video, like I said. But yeah, I mean, they give us set, and of course Stormfist is now exempt, as seen from the week 5 PTS patch notes. And of course, a lot of people are kind of sleeping on this change charge trait. Charge is getting a significant buff, which we'll probably see a lot of play in PvE now. Not just on DKs, but also on other classes. But yeah, I mean, they did nerf mechanical acuity. It's not like a complete destructive nerf, but it's definitely less strong than it is now. For certain trash pools in PvE, like trials, which may take longer than typical trash packs in dungeons or specific other trials, it could be better. It could be better, who knows? At least according to the math. And of course they are, I don't know why people keep commenting on my YouTube videos about next patch not touching Dark Convergence, because it's because people don't read patch notes. But they are nerfing patch Dark Convergence. They said this in week 1. But people keep assuming it's not going to be touched. The only unfortunate thing about Dark Convergence nerf is that it didn't come sooner in like an incremental patch. Like the Hrothgar nerf. I don't understand why they nerfed Hrothgar in an incremental patch when it didn't touch Dark Convergence. Doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, we got some miscellaneous updates. Like the fact a person gets pulled in to a boss fight in a lot of the PvE instances now, including trials, like VHOF, which is thank gods. LFG, slight improvement, mail system update. You don't have to report anymore to get a mail. That's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.